going to have them walk it out and line up, I think, in the gravel. I think that's what we decided to do. Okay. William Bennett. Josie Gardner. Maggie Gogan. Isaiah Paul. Janiyah Walker. Sanaya Shields. Lily Stanley. Aiden Bennett. Waylon Risley. Edison Duncan. Ava Eblin. Emma Hutchison. Anna Kemp. Sarah Mackey. And Michael Utley. Hallie McCracken. Senior Elise Rawlings. And Senior Taylor Troutman.
Had a whole lot of things to say, but all these kind words been said tonight that got me a little bit choked up. You know, a lot of really nice things said tonight. I appreciate our board and our judge executive and our mayor and all the support that I've had. It's been great. But you know, a lot of things said about me, and I don't deserve that. To be honest with you, it's 6 years ago when they talked about it, we took the program over, and I say we and I mean we, is I came with 3 other guys. It wasn't just me. I brought 3 people with me, and love them like brothers, let me tell you. So Trevor Parker, Chris Kemp, Wes Bennett. We need to get them some. And the reason why they mean so much is we spend so much time together. I mean, you all get to see the product on the field, but what you don't see is behind the doors. And you don't see the late night conversations. You don't see the late night text messages. You don't see they're staying up till 1 a.m., 1:30 in the morning in the hotel prepping for next game. You don't see the hours of watching videos, preparing us to face a certain team, preparing our hitters to face a certain pitcher. You don't see the endless hours that we're out here on this field, hot or it's cold or it's, you know, but we're out here and we're out here putting in work and we're trying to get these girls to a certain level and the level that they're at. And you know, the kids do it too, and the kids are out here in those same conditions. But you know, it just takes a lot of time to be a coach. So I really, really appreciate my coaches, Wes Bennett, Chris Kemp, and Taylor Parker. I also want to reiterate a little bit that they talked about, Dr. Lawson talked about, was if you only knew what it meant to these girls standing in front of you, that every single game at the state tournament, 3.5 hours away, we looked up in the stands and we had more people in the stands than the team we were playing. I watched the Lexington Catholic game. They were home. We had more fans at the Henderson game than Lexington Catholic had at their game. Every single game we had more fans. And man, the emotions and the yelling and man, the girls loved it. It was a great atmosphere, but it was that good of an atmosphere because of you. So thank you fans for coming out. And it wasn't just the fans. Let me tell you something else that I talked about a little bit last year, and I'm going to talk about it again this year. That was amazing. Is name me another school where your entire admin and numerous teachers is at the state tournament game. I mean, it's crazy. We have numerous principals that are there. We have superintendent, he's there. We have an assistant superintendent, he's there. I mean, it's amazing the support that we get from the high school as well as the community. And Henderson County is a great city, best city in the state of Kentucky.
That's
Let's
right.
not forget about this high school. This is also the best high school in the state of Kentucky. And the team records, he talked about the team records. I want you to know something that's amazing about that. All those team records, there's only 11 team records kept, okay? 11 different records are kept. And they broke 8 of the 11. So the thing that's impressive, really impressive with that, is let's look at our history because they talked about some of our past seasons. In 2022, we had 5 seniors. All 5 had the opportunity to go to college to play softball, okay? 2 went Division I. In 2023, we had 3 seniors. All 3 signed Division I. Okay? So if you think about it, 2022, 2023, we lost 8 collegiate ball players and 5 to Division I. And then in 24, we still win a state championship. Is that not impressive? I mean, I can't think of another program, especially in high school, that can lose 8 kids of that caliber and come back the very next year and win a state championship. And not just win a state, shatter all those records that they broke. I mean, it's amazing. Amazing. And this team is a very good mix. I've got senior leadership, which, by the way, I was smart enough at least to battle 1, 2, and 3 because they were all phenomenal competitors. Phenomenal. So senior leadership, I've got some youth, I've got some kids in the middle. So, I mean, that's also kind of the way you sustain, too, you know. And every year it's a little bit different. Each team's a little bit different. And this team really brought me something I haven't had in a little while. I've got speed galore on this team. Got a lot of fast, quick kids. And, you know, it was a joy to coach. It really was. And I'm just impressed because so many freshmen and sophomore really stepped up and stepped in as a starter for the first time and performed like you wouldn't believe. So the underclassmen, I'm really impressed, and thank you for buying in and doing what you needed to do. And I always say it takes 3 things to have a championship program, and it takes time, dedication, and determination. Time, if you're not willing to put in the time, then that's going to lead to lack of confidence. If you have lack of confidence, you're going to end up not being able to perform when the pressure's on. All right. I always hear people talk about the stress and the anxiety of sports. Well, if you want to get past that, put the work in. All right. You want to get confident. The more you work, the more you train, that will bring the confidence. You just can't convince yourself to be confident. You have to put the actual work here on the field. And all these kids, numerous ones, I can tell you, we're having practices. They're out here on Sunday. They're out here on Sunday. And I get tons of messages. Hey, can you hit ground balls? Can we get in the building? Hey, can we do this? It's time. Putting in that time and dedicating to it. Which brings me to that dedication. You know, this is long season. We start going 5 days a week in January. Here we are mid to end June, and we're still going. It's long, so you got to be dedicated, and they were. And then the determination, I don't have to say much about that because you saw it in the state tournament. All right? We got behind, tie ball game in the 7th, first round, hit a home run and walk it off. Second round, we're behind by 2, 7th inning. What do? We come back and we score 4 and win that game in the 7th inning. That's determination. That's that refuse to lose mentality, and these girls have it, and I love it. And the last thing I want to do is, girls, I hope you all notice this thing over here on the right, all the way over here. This is pretty awesome. This is going to go in our hidden building. It's got the entire state bracket, all the wins on it. It's got their picture. It's got the scoreboard from where the championship game, what it was. It's got all their names on it, everything. It's just an unbelievable thing. And this is going in our hidden building. But Mr. Steve Reeder made that for us, and he told me that I was not allowed to say his name. Okay, so I'm not supposed to be saying Steve Reeder's name, but he supplied this for us for the hidden building, and behind it is every one of the girls get one to take home. And it's courtesy of Mr. Reeder. So I just want to give him a big thanks, and he's done a lot for us, and his whole family has. So thank you, Mr. Reeder. Girls, please tell him thank you any chance. That's all I've got. Thank you.